morning student. In previous lecture we were discussing about chapter number 4, adaptation in animals. Student, in previous lecture we have discussed vertebrates and the classification of the vertebrates: mammals, birds, fish, amphibians and reptile. Now student, in this lecture we will discuss next topic is invertebrates. What do you mean by invertebrates? Yes student, animals without backbone. For example, there are some insects that they do not have backbone. For example, insect, slug, snail, spider, worms, ants, all are invertebrate. And these insect body has a outer covering, hard outer covering, that is called exoskeleton. You can underline this point. An insect body has a hard outer covering called exoskeleton. All insects have 6 legs. Listen carefully student, how many legs they have? 6 legs. 6 legs. All insects have 6 legs, 3 body parts: head, thorax and abdomen. There are the 3 body parts. You can see the diagram also. First of all, they have 6 legs and their body part divided into 3: head, thorax and abdomen. And they have 2 eyes, 2 antennae. You can see here, this is the antennae, or you can say that feeler. Feelers means feel. They can feel the things like your skin. What is the function of the skin? Feel the things, whether it is hot or cold. In the same way, these antennae help the insect to help, you can say that, to sense the things. And some insect have wings. And what about the cockroach? Cockroach is also an insect, and that they have the wings also. Grasshopper also, and dragonfly also, they are the insect. And student, spider are not insect. They are not insect. They are known as arachnids because they have only 2 body segments instead of 3. They are not insect. Why they are not insect? Because the body of the insect have the 3 body parts: head, thorax and abdomen. But if we talk about spider, that they have only 2 body segment instead of 3. And how many legs they have? Yes student, 8 legs. Spider has 8 legs and no wings. And they do not have also antennae also, feeler also, but they have 2 eyes. Understand? And there are some example of this group also: scorpions, mites also, ticks also. So I hope you understand student. And there are some knowledge check also. Animals with a backbone are called, yes student, vertebrate. Animals that can live both on land and in water, amphibian. Reptile breathe through their, yes student, lungs. And mammals are warm-blooded or cold-blooded? Yes student, warm-blooded animals. So you can take this also and learn this exercise also. Okay students, now I hope you understand this exercise also and invertebrate also. Now student, we will discuss the next topic is habitat. What do you mean by the habitat? The place where we live. So student, we can classify animals according to the environment they live. They can be further divided into terrestrial, aquatic, arboreal, aerial, amphibian, just like plant. Animal, we have discussed adaptation in plants. Now we will discuss adaptation to the environment. Animals also adapt themselves to their surrounding. First of all, we will take the terrestrial animal. Terrestrial means land. The animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals, and they have features suitable for life on land, and the living condition vary from land. It means they can live on mountain, plains and desert to the polar region. They can live desert also, polar region also. And you know student, polar region are extremely cold, and for example those animals live in polar region, for example polar bear, arctic foxes, and any other example of, you can see the walrus also, and they have the thick air to keep them warm. And there are the other example of the terrestrial animals: penguin, seals, and thick layer of the fat under their skin called blubber to protect them from extreme cold. And you know student, food is difficult to find in winter. So if we talk about for example animals like bear, frogs, snake prefer to sleep during in the winter season. So this winter sleep is called hibernation. You can underline this point. So I hope you understand. Okay student, in next lecture we will discuss again this terrestrial animals. So what do you mean by the terrestrial animals? Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals, and a thick layer of fat is found under the skin in walrus and polar bear are called blubber. Okay? Okay students, so you read this and do this knowledge check also. Okay students, take care, bye.